I'm surrounded by assholes.
We're just checking up on you.
We're all about that. No, it's okay. We're doing the same thing.
I appreciate your service. Appreciate your service. I appreciate your service. I appreciate it. Thank y'all for what y'all do. Thank you.
For real, yeah. You mind if we just get your information? You're not detained or anything, just so we can make contact with you guys? Well,
I got it. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
So shut up, bitch!
No, it's fine.
Excuse me?
I appreciate you for coming out, but this is about as good as it's gonna get. I don't want to be rude or anything, but we have a job and so do you.
Right, so once we see people videotaping, it's our job to come out and just kind of see like what's up, you know, like what you guys are doing.
So it's like that's like a personal preference, something y'all want to do?
No. What if they saw 4 idiots walking around the cameras, video recording a military base? So yes, they're here to investigate. They have that right. They're here doing their job. The one thing you do not have, a job. And this, I respect you, I appreciate what you do. It's all BS. They have no respect for anything. They're just here trying to provoke confrontation as always.
Say again?
Is that like a personal preference thing that you want to do?
No, sir, it's my job.
It's your job. Is there a law behind it that says that you have to come investigate even without the commission of a crime?
So there's no crime being committed.
So then with that statement being said, what's the rest of the conversation about?
So we do field interview cards. So it's pretty much getting your information, just saying, oh, like we made contact with you guys.
That has to be consensual, correct?
Say again?
That has to be consensual, or are you forcing me to give you information?
No, it's up to you.
Oh, so it's consensual.
Right, so
okay, so after you said that it's a field interview and it's then at that point consensual, what are we still debating at this point?
Because he has a job to do to ensure the security of that base. He needs to know who you are and what you are. A lot of people have taken cameras of video of military bases, and some of them have planned attacks on it. Look in Iraq, they had several attacks on the military installations, police installations, things like that. When they tracked down where these guys came from, they found video cameras of them walking around taking video of the base to help plan the attack. That's why he's asking who these guys are.
So what's your guys' point of all this?
We just answered that. We just like filming. But after that point, it's no longer consensual. What are we forced to give you information for?
So
do you kind of understand what I'm saying here? Like, I get it's consensual, and I get it's something that you want to do. But if I don't want to agree to doing it, then at this point, what are we talking about? I don't want to come off as rude. Please don't think it's that way. I promise I'm not rude. But I'm just trying to understand here and get straight to the point without me wasting 30 minutes of your time arguing in circles and you wasting 30 minutes of my arguing in circles. Just trying to get straight to it.
You're being there with your 3 idiot friend. You're wasting this time already.
If that makes sense.
So no, I 100% understand. I'm not gonna get in an argument with you guys or anything.
Yeah, I mean, and I wasn't trying to be argumentative. I just wanted to, without cutting corners, just to get straight to it. That's all. I was just trying to figure it out.
So like I said, whenever there is activity with people just like recording or anything like that, all we do is come out and we put your name, pretty much your driver's license information, just to make contact with you guys. So right here. Yeah.
Oh, but no, I mean, everything's cool. We're just filming, taking pictures. We went to the other entrance, but it was too far of a walk, so we're just hanging out, taking pictures. That's all. Everything's safe. Everybody's safe. We're just taking pictures. Thank y'all for coming out. Y'all be safe.
We also understand that you have to approach and ask questions. You know, we're not mad that you guys came to us and asked us questions. Yeah, no turn signal.
Everyone and their mother's coming out now. This is fun. This is when it's fun.
There's probably the shift officer or shift sergeant come in and take a look at these guys, find out what's going on. And because all these guys are coming out, the base perimeter now has holes in it where someone could sneak in or do something to cause harm to the base or somebody on the base, because you have at least 5 security personnel here dealing with these 4 idiots. These 4 idiots alone are causing a security issue.
I'm going to the back of the car. Hold on.
Did you see that guy that almost crashed into you right there? I got it on video. How come you didn't stop him? That was like weird, right?
So gentlemen, at the root of this, what are we trying to accomplish out here today so I can try to be on the same page as y'all? What are we trying to accomplish right now?
They're trying to find out who you are to see if you pose a threat to the base or anybody on it. That's what they're trying to. That's the root of it. They're here to do something suspicious. They're here to investigate. That's their job. You're causing the problem, and they're trying to figure out what you're doing. Simple as that. It ain't that hard, Dave.
Nobody's wanting to talk to me.
Don't ignore me.
Okay, let's go see what he wants to talk about. Rick, let me talk.
Yes, because Morales has a tendency to put his foot in his mouth and provoke confrontation and end up getting arrested. Check out all the videos you have on him. On half of them, he opens his mouth, they get tired of him, and they arrest him. So Dave's doing the right thing, telling Morales to shut up and let him do all the talking.
Why were you called out here? You feel me?
Yeah.
My man. That's all. I appreciate it. My man, I appreciate it. Not much, man. Hanging out, taking some pictures of the base, and these guys aren't too familiar with it, so I tried to explain it to them without sounding like a hole, for lack of better terms on camera. And I kind of think they understood it, but don't agree with it, and that was really all it was.
Okay.
But I mean, it was a back and forth conversation, and it ended with you pulling up, and then that was it.
All right. You just videotaping and that's it?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, literally that's it.
Are we being detained?
No, he seems cool. Like he understands the forefront of it.
I'm sure, but
Yeah,
but we just have to make sure, because
But yeah.
you know he does have the power to detain all of us right now.
I mean, you guys aren't breaking any laws, are you?
Hey, listen,
We're not.
that's all I needed to hear. Hey, come on. Don't leave me hanging.
You good, man?
Don't leave me hanging. Come on. Don't leave me hanging. You said the right thing.
That's the gap between
You said the right thing.
you guys
We're doing
and
nothing
us.
wrong.
These guys giving you the pound and you
Don't leave me
leaving
hanging.
him-
You said I'm doing nothing wrong. Come on, man. Come on. My man. My man.
It's all about doing the right thing.
My man. That's all that matters.
We support you, bro.
That's all that matters.
I'm sure they
That motherfucker about left me hanging. I almost got mad, y'all.
So basically this is how it works. Even if a civilian is on military property, which they are on military property right now, the military police or security force or shore patrol, whatever they want to call themselves, they can detain you and hold you till police comes. They can then say, we're charging this person with, i.e. trespassing, vandalism, whatever. The case gets transferred to civilian court. Usually the Director General will process the information, send it out to the Attorney General or the prosecutor, and they'll go from there. They can detain you, they can arrest you, and they can hold you, and then transfer you into custody later on. But again, you can only be processed in a civilian court unless you're a foreign combatant, like a terrorist, like half those Al-Qaeda guys. But in cases like these four morons, they called him out to sort of chase them off. But in the end, the military, all 4 or 5 members, even the Coast Guard, National Guard, Reserve, whatever, they can detain, arrest, and hold you and press charges through the civilian prosecution service. So really, in the end, that's why he's here.
Some people who have bad intentions, they might want to record for some other reasons, you know what I mean?
For sure, you're absolutely right. Everybody has the right to ask questions. Now let me ask you a question. How long have you been?
I'm gonna see where this truck's going, fellas. I'm gonna come holler at y'all. I don't want to impede their movement. Just trying to figure out which way they're going. They're backing up? Okay. So can I get everyone's name here? What's your name? Scott. Are you officer, colonel? Like, I don't want to address you the wrong way.
If he was a colonel, he would not be out here dealing with this shit. He's probably a corporal or an airman or a senior sergeant or something like that. He is not a colonel.
You can call me on Scott. That's all good.
Scott? Okay. And you're...
But just know that if you're on their property, though, they can have you trespass.
Now, so,
Yep.
and again, because I checked the property line,
Okay.
can someone here give me the most updated property line of their property? Because I got the property survey here, and I just want to make sure it all matches up with what they're telling me.
And at the end of the day,
Okay,
government property is public property. We fund this entire operation.
But you got to be careful with that because
No, we're not.
they have authority of the property and,
Yeah,
and
but
they can be assholes.
there's public
So you got to
side-
play their game.
Yeah, but this is a public sidewalk, right?
You're stupid.
So here's the thing about the public sidewalk thing that Torres just mentioned. Many companies, including the big corporations or military installations or even law enforcement, they can actually legally own the sidewalk, Where I worked, there's a huge plaque on the sidewalk, which there's 4 or 5 buses that stop there because it's a major bus route where they are at. It says that the sidewalk is the property of said company, and that you have their consent to be there. They are allowing you to be there out of assuming that you're going to behave yourself. If they were to ban you from said property, you couldn't even use the sidewalk or even the bus stop. You'd have to go down to the one before or after that said property to use bus. Let me use a general example here. But technically, a military base, including the sidewalk, could be construed as their property. They own it, they control it. So this, oh, well, the sidewalk is this, the sidewalk is that. No. They are allowing you to use it on something that you're going to behave yourself. This is one of the main things that auditors don't seem to get or don't care about. Any corporation that has, say, like, they own the property, they actually own the sidewalk as well. There are some laws that allow them to do that. The military can control as much territory, as much land as they need to for their own protection.
Here. So we are safe. We're safe. We
Again.
already spoke to this guy right here and to this guy right here, and they say that we're good.
That's true.
So, right here, you guys
we're
are
good.
on proprietary jurisdiction, right?
Okay.
So you're on government and the state land. If you come any closer to the gate, then that's when something will happen.
That's exactly.
Other than that,
I already knew that.
okay.
I already
Other
knew
than that, we just want to get your guys' information to say we made contact with you. If you're not going to give us that, then we'll go on about our day.
Good.
But other than that,
Bye.
if you guys do go closer to the gate, just know you could be detained, all right?
Okay, that's fine.
For what crime?
How many feet
For
away?
entering a military installation.
How many feet away from that gate
Hold on.
does y'all's property line
Hold on,
start at to
because
where
you
it's
said
no
if
longer
we get
publicly
close,
accessible?
You said if we get close to the gate, you would detain us for entering.
Maybe they know. I would ask you.
Installation. But
I'm just
we're
trying
not
to figure out how
getting
close to that gate
getting closer.
do their property line starts to where they have the authority to tell me I can and can't move any further. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
With our operation.
Yeah, and see, and
I'm sure.
Like
I'm
the
sure.
federal law, once you get into a military base, I
Yeah.
get what you guys are doing, man. I get it. You guys aren't the first ones to do this, so.
So here's the thing on that. Technically, they're already on military property. They're already physically standing on top of it. They're basically trying to be cool. They say, all right, you guys can still go ahead and film here, but you can't get any closer. Morales-torres has that wonderful habit of just throwing mud and trying to provoke confrontation. You can see a couple of times David told him to stop talking and let me handle this, because Torres has a tendency to provoke confrontation where he gets arrested and his friends get arrested. Basically, the question is understandable. It's like, how much closer can I get? It's not that much of an issue. It's like, okay, this is about as far as you can go. They're trying to provoke a confrontation, and the security force, and of course the cop, you know what I'm saying, I know what you're doing. You're not the first one to do this, so I'll let you know the game. They're trying to be cool about this, and Torres is just making the situation worse.
well, I'm just
kind of like, oh, these are my rights, and that's cool. You have rights, and that's why we're here to try to defend that as well. But just know there is that line where, hey, this is not
And
private property.
I get that line, and
Okay.
that's what I'm trying to figure out to make sure that what he's saying is matching up with this survey here.
Okay.
Where does y'all's property line start at to where y'all have the jurisdiction to say you can and can't come any further? Where does that property line start at?
Just don't date it.
I'm literally asking a question.
Legit question.
That's a legit question.
So you guys are good then?
Yeah, we're good.
Who's baiting who? Where does y'all's property line start at? Or y'all just barking unlawful orders?
Stop it. Get some help.
You guys understand, so.
I get what they're saying, but nobody's want to ask.
They don't know the property line. They don't know the property line.
The guys with the guns decide where the property line is, but as he did state earlier, technically they're already on military property. So where the line is, at this point, is irrelevant. You're already on military property. They're just being very cool, not kicking you off it yet.
Where's the property line? That's all I want to know.
All right, guys.
Thank you.
I'm good to go. I'm going.
Yeah, are you still up here or are you going back to the gate? Let's go.
So
Well,
nobody
they're
knows where the property
just
line
ignoring
is?
these guys now. They're tired of it.
Y'all came out here and wasted your time and gave us unlawful orders that, okay.
You're like a professional asshole or what?
But we,
Yep, there's the grand conspiracy. They push their authority around. They're tyrants now because they did their job. Yeah, this is usually how auditors go. They claim this crap all the time, and really, in the end, it's just these guys got tired. They figured out the game when they left.
pay y'all. That's great. That's great. That's what we deal with.
Mr. America,
Oh my
Houston,
God.
South Carolina.
Those guys are idiots.
So yeah, all this, we respect you and we appreciate your service. As you can see, it was just a ton of crap. The four stooges there went out there And everybody knew the game right away. It's just sad that they do this. Alright guys, so you take care of yourselves, and I will see you when I see you.